Come on, you need to walk in here and check it out. Hey, so
welcome here to South College Station in the master plan community of Creek Meadows.
So Creek Meadow, if you're that person who asking a question, how can I find a home that's in walking distance of schools for my little kids and bigger kids? Then you need to make sure you stay tuned, because here in South College Station, this will be a good master plan community for you to learn more of. Let's check it out, Creek Meadows. Welcome back to my channel, Living and Investing in Bryan-College Station. And as always, if you're looking to move within the next 9 days, 90 days, or even 9 months, make sure you subscribe, or as I go through this, book a time below, because I'm going to answer questions that I think that is very relevant to your relocation or just finding a home in the area, or even if you're selling, how we make sure we highlight your neighborhood and everything through it. So before we get to the other side of the Creek Meadows, I wanted to kind of show you an idea. A lot of the new construction that is going up right now in Creek Meadow. Now, most of these are the same builder, Stylecraft, but as you can see, they are still in the building development stage. Now, the beautiful thing I like about Creek Meadows is you've seen a little bit of the schools, the great proximity that they have, but all these are walking distance within what you're looking for. Now, typically you will start off anywhere in that 400 price point or up when you're looking at homes in this area. Be about anywhere from 2,300 2,500 square feet or higher. This is definitely by far a home for you to be able to have your family, have great neighbors, have friends, or even just have kids that you can be able to go to the park with, or you're somebody who just like to walk and have sidewalks, kind of very similar to what you see me walking on now. Behind me, you can kind of see the distance of the houses. The lot sizes are going to be about 0.25 acre. So keep that in mind. But what I'm going to do next, I want to highlight before we go to the other side of Creek Meadow, is let you see, for those who are wanting to move here and you know you want to live in maybe this area, but maybe you're thinking about renting. Now, you know what I feel about that. I don't think you should rent. But the cool thing is they do have a couple housing units. It's called the villas, that's right across. I'll walk past there so you can kind of see where they are in proximity to just this side of Creek Meadow, and then from there we'll take a look at the other side of Creek Meadow, and then we'll end at the park where most likely you guys will end up. So let's take a look at that and go from there. So right now, the entrance to the village, you can see behind me now, we're still on Creek Meadow. If you go a little bit further down this street, which we will go here in a second, you'll get a chance to see more of the stock lake. You can be able to see the playground, but this street is going to take us all the way straight down to connect to the rest of Creek Meadows. But then also you're going to have the schools. So you have elementary, it's Green Prairie Elementary. Then you also have the intermediate school, and then you have a high school. So I think if you're someone who is definitely want to take advantage of good proximity of schools, this is kind of your one-stop shop. Now, South College Station is where I recommend all families to go. So continue to watch, because I think this will be a good fit for you. But just this long road is some of the rentals, and then owning. Obviously, I'm going to tell you to own over renting. But we're going to take a look at what happens when we go down this street, and then we'll end at the playground after we finish looking at one of the other houses on the other side with Keisha. All right, let's go take a look at it. Welcome to Creek Meadows. Today we are here at one of the houses that's going to give you an idea of what you can expect when you're looking at homes in the Creek Meadow. We got lovely Keisha Bowie that's going to highlight this home, that's going to give you an idea of all the attributes and what you can expect for you and your family. So if you're someone that wants the master plan community, continue to stay tuned. We're going to take a deep dive into this home so that you can be able to make sure you're getting everything you need for you and your family.
All right, let's go check it out. Into the foyer. So we've got a 4-bedroom, 3-bedroom home here in Creek Meadows. This home, I would love to call this what I call a 3-way split floor plan. You walk into a very open concept here with your living room right open up to your kitchen. Follow along. In this kitchen here, you have an oversized counter with plenty of storage here at the back. So you can entertain, have plenty of space, appliances, stainless steel all throughout the kitchen. You have your range, microwave, refrigerator, all matching. What I love about this here is this 4-burner gas stove with this beautiful hood, custom cabinetry all the way throughout this kitchen. Absolutely love it.
So as we come into the master bathroom, this right here is what I realize what sells a house for most families. This is kind of the restful relaxation that most people generally are looking for. You have your garden tub, can be able to turn on and be able to get some good relaxation in there. And then you also have your stand-up shower. But one thing that I do love is this walk-in closet. Come on, you need to walk in here and check it out. Hey, so this, what I believe is most of the time, whoever's the big person who loves clothes, oftentimes it goes one way or another. But you can see how deep this closet is. And it has built-in shelves for your shoes or maybe your ties or your watches, whatever specifically something you need to use your closet for. But I believe when you have a big family, you have someone who does love to be stylish. This is a great closet for that. And you can be able to see up walking all the way to the other side. So this is important because when you are someone who have a big family, oftentimes you have to give a lot to your family. This closet is kind of, you give it back to yourself. All right, so let's go take a look at the rest of the house. Now remember, this is an open floor plan. So as we come out of the master bedroom, you can be able to keep this side of the house separate from the kids. All right, so we're gonna go take a look at the kids, family, guests, and see what you think, all right? Before we go there, let's take a look at the backyard. Now, one thing I will mention is some of these homes do have close backyards, close proximity. One of the things I've noticed with the master plan communities is you're going to know your neighbors very well. So this sits on 0.28 acres on this cul-de-sac. Now, one thing I will tell you, oftentimes if you're looking at either corner lots or cul-de-sac, you often do get more yard just because of where it stands or where it is located in this part of the town. So this is kind of a good feel. Now this home specifically does face one of the crossing streets in Creek Meadows. So what you can be able to do is see how big it is for one. But you can be able to hear and have the crossing streets. And that's something to keep in mind. I had a couple clients that said, you know, I don't mind the noise, and some do. So that's something to also remember is when you're looking for homes, wherever the streets are at, keep in mind that that can be busy depending on the time of the day. All right, now let's go take a look at the rest of the home.
So remember, as we walked in, I told you this house is what we like to call a 3-way split. So as we enter into the second opposite side, we enter to a secondary bedroom here. Every room in this house has good natural light, spacious closets, plenty of storage, wide open, as you can see.
And one thing I would like to mention is you can see how they're using this space right now is for like a extra entertainment room. Depending on your dynamics, this could be another bedroom or it could be an office. Even though it's a three-way plan, like Keisha was saying, you have the choice to customize it to your liking. So as you see different layouts, keep in mind, this is normally what you will get in Creek Meadows, depending on the square footage and the bed count that you're looking for. But we'll take a look at the rest.
All right, as we follow on down the hallway, we come to a shared bathroom, full bathroom with a stand-up tub, dual sinks, more storage closet for the third bedroom to share. And as we walk in, you can see these rooms are great size, plenty of space. This one here is housing 2 full-size beds, so plenty of space. Once again, huge closets, so you've got tons of storage, clothes, shoes, games, kids' toys, you name it. You've got plenty of storage.
All right, so come back this way. We're going to go to the last part of the house where the three-way ends. I know it's okay. You'll get more in a minute. But as we come to this area, this is technically would be where maybe if you have an office, it's set up as an office. You can see it's going to be the front door entrance that we passed up, but it also has a full bathroom as well. So you can also use this as a guest room. Okay. So let's take a look at the office. Now, this is a true bedroom because of the closet. Oftentimes, if you have a study room, you won't have a closet, but you can use this interchangeably, okay? So you have lovely kid accessories here. You can see good spacing for a combination of things as it's been used right now. But also I like if someone likes to keep an eye on a house, oftentimes all of us do. You have a front window that kind of can see who's going to pull in. And the good thing about living on a cul-de-sac, keep this in mind, regardless of where you're looking at, is no one's going to be coming in and out. They're just going to be turning around. All right. So, and then as we come out here, you're also going to have your full bathroom. So keep in mind, if you have guests, they can stay on this side of the house where they have their full bathroom separated from everybody else. That way they can have their privacy. And maybe you have a mother-in-law suite, so they can be able to stay on this side. The rest of the family stay on that side.
And then last but not least, let's head over to our laundry room. We have got one of the largest size laundry rooms I feel like I've seen in a house this size. For 2,300 square feet, you are getting quite a bit inside this laundry room. Enough for full-size washer and dryers, oversized counter once again for folding. And then here, as you come inside, you'll see you have a drop zone, mud zone, hanging area, plus more storage, tons of uppers, tons of cabinets, plenty of places for storage here. So this home here, 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, is great for a family.
So thank you for checking this out. We're going to continue to give you some highlights of the Creek Meadow area. Remember, this is South College Station. So for those of you who are trying to still get an idea, we always ask, make sure you comment, subscribe, because it's maybe things that we did highlight or did not highlight that you still want to know more of, and you want to understand what is all available as you're either relocating or you just that family. It's just say, hey, it's time to get something bigger, okay? Let's go take a look at the rest of Creek Meadows and see what you think. So right now we're at the park, and you can kind of see behind me, got the playground for the kids, have a basketball court, and behind me I actually have the pool, and then last but not least we have a catch and fish lake where you have some good fish where you can come if you're a resident here. So as you see that, one of the things I want to keep in mind is that maybe you've seen something you like but you need more details on, or maybe you have a few more questions. Maybe I answered all your questions for what you need. Regardless of what it is, my job is, me and my team, is to be able to assist you and help you find a good spot here in the Bryan-College Station area. So if South College Station is not a good fit for you, make sure you reference some of my other videos on the Bryan side and even some of the surrounding cities in Bryan. And then if it's simpler for you, I always say reach out, because maybe you don't want to explore 1,000 videos to be able to find the answer to your question. I recommend you reach out so that therefore I can be able to point you to the right direction of what you're looking for according to what you're needing. And if you definitely have a very strict time frame, we prefer to continue to work with you as you're relocating and you need to start. As summer is right around the corner, make sure we book a time so that we can put you into our calendar to assist you and make sure you and your family is well taken care of and questions is answered so you can make sure that you're making a good choice. So thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe and continue to take more looks at our houses, and I look forward to assisting you coming or moving somewhere here in the Bryan-College Station area.